Hello, my name is Lara Myers, and I am here to teach you to be yourself to be a great leader. Women face challenges in being a leader, even in today's modern organizations. They face prejudice against their gender. They face lack of confidence in themselves. I want to teach you how to be yourself to be a great leader and become your own advantage in overcoming these challenges. I'm going to give you 4 tips on how to better be yourself to be a great leader. The first one is your character and abilities are what gained you the role of leader. Nobody becomes a leader as their very first job. It is your previous experience, work history, knowledge, and skills that have gotten you that role in the first place. So have confidence that that is going to allow you to be a good leader and stick with what has gotten you a win so far. I became a manager of a restaurant when I was just 21 years old. I had concerns that my coworkers, who were all pretty much older than me, would take me seriously if they would see me as an authority figure. But these people had already been working with me for 3 years at that point, and they knew me. They knew my personality. They knew my work ethic. They knew that I was somebody who was very capable, very helpful, would help them as coworkers, the advantage of the business, that I could solve customer situations, and was up to any challenge that came along. And so by being true to the character that had gotten me in that role in the first place, allowed me to succeed in that, and people had confidence that I would succeed in that and help even more with more authority than I had in the past. The second one is spend your energy solving problems, not trying to be someone else. I worked at a screen printing business where I was at least nominally not a leader at first. I was just part of the crew, but I started showing characteristics of leadership. I learned everything I could about the business because I was interested in knowing that. I would help wherever help needed to be done. I would pick up slack, help the customer. I was interested in making the business better for the employees and the customers. And by spending my attention and energy on doing those things that led to being a good leader, it allowed me to become a leader in name eventually, instead of trying to be someone I wasn't and not being myself and seeming like it was just a facade. The third one is being authentic will make others trust you and connect. So I enjoy getting to know the people I work with. You spend a lot of time with these people throughout a workday, and I like to get to know people. And when I became a supervisor, I continued those relationships. That allowed me, even as a supervisor, for people to be able to trust me if they had a concern, whether it was with a customer, with the work, if they had something in their personal life that was a problem. They were not afraid to come to me if they needed some accommodation or just some time to get something taken care of. That trust allowed them to let me know what was going on. I could solve a problem while it was a little problem, not get a lot worse if someone was afraid to come to me because I was unnaturally distancing myself from these people that I work with now. The fourth one is your differences are your assets. You don't want to be like everyone else in an organization. You don't want to even be like every other leader in an organization. Your differences are what got you noticed. They are what make you stand apart and probably got you the job that you have in the first place. So you don't want to, as a leader, keep your head down, be afraid to say anything. You want to show your strengths, exhibit them, make sure everybody knows what you're good at, and continue to do those things that make you yourself, because that's what's going to let you succeed best at being a leader. And I hope those 4 tips and my stories gave you a little idea on how you can bring those into play on your own strengths and abilities and succeed And thank you for your time today.